everyone. It is Michelle Litwiller here with Owl Star Stampers. I am so excited to be here with you today because today is September 3rd, 2025, and that means that this catalog is live and we can order from it. In addition to that, all the brand new online exclusives are live as well. So lots of fun stuff happening today, and lots of ordering things that we can get going. So you can grab a pen and a paper, your favorite drink. I have some coffee right here, and we're gonna go through this catalog together now that I can finally show you the inside of it. So I will wait a minute for people to hop on, and then we'll go through it together. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Owl Star Stampers, and you can also follow me over on Facebook. Thank you so much for all of you who do and share it with your friends. And make sure you're on my email list because the cards tonight, we're going to be crafting tonight with some brand new products. So those products tonight will be the virtual class for September. I know that we just did one for August because I was delayed because of my surgery, but we are kicking off this catalog and you're going to want the tutorial. So join the email list so you don't miss out on all that. Plus, because of the new catalog, I have so many awesome classes and events that are coming up. So you'll get all of that in the email. And there's the link to go shopping. So if you're shopping with me, I appreciate you so much. And those of you who already have and got your orders in this morning and will be throughout the day, thank you so much. I truly, truly appreciate you. And all right. If you guys need any tutorials, you can check out my tutorial store right there. We just added a whole ton over the weekend. And so if you're a VIP member, check that out. We added, 4 or 5 different classes. So lots of great classes in there for all your crafting needs. All right. Hi, Linda. Say hi when you hop on. Put a 1 if you're watching the live and a 2 if you are catching the replay. So I was telling my husband that I think this might be my favorite catalog. I always love all the catalogs because there's lots of new products. But this one I love especially because I love all the holidays. Any holiday, but especially fall and Christmas are some of my favorites. So there's a lot of really great products in here. And so we're going to take a look and go page by page. And I don't have the online, I have a lot of online exclusive products, but make sure you go to our website and you click on the shop, and then there's like the online exclusives, and you can select new, and you can see all the new online exclusives because there's some really amazing products there as well. So I'm going to turn the camera down and we are going to go through our catalog together. I don't have the cards we're going to make tonight because I still have to design them. Like I said, I've been designing a Halloween class, kind of like a little craft along, and that's almost done. I did my card club yesterday. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. I'm going to show you tonight, but it is gorgeous, gorgeous fall cards. You're not going to want to miss out on that. So lots of new products, like I said, in classes coming your way. Okay, here's the cover of our new catalog, and it has like this beautiful package in some paper, and when we open it up, you're gonna see the table of contents there, and like a note from our CEO. So just so you know, next week I am traveling to Utah. I will see Sarah and the Stampin' Up corporate team, and some of the other people that hit $1 million milestone last year. So I hit my $1 million. Tomorrow it will be a year ago, and we're just now getting to go to celebrate that. So I will be there next week for a few days. Okay, and I'm super excited about that. But then I also have a little bit of, oh my gosh, I have so much to do before I leave type thing going on. On page 4, we have this beautiful stamp set here. I did get this stamp set. It is called Love and Courage. It's $25. And what this stamp set is every year Stampin' Up! Picks, they have a stamp and they have an organization that they donate money to. So this year, they're going to donate $3 to breast cancer organizations. So anytime you purchase this, $3 will go towards breast cancer organization. And it matches perfectly with our little like sunflower embossing folder. I've seen a lot of people using it there. Okay, here is kind of some occasions to give cards to. And then on page 6, they're showing you our Kits collection and scrapbooking workshop. So you can see all of those online. You can just like click the little QR code there to check those out. Again, 2 kits went live today. I was in such a rush, I didn't even look them up. I'm kind of curious right now. So I love our kits. They have some really great ones, and every month I'm just impressed more and more by them. So check those out. Here on page 8 and 9, you're going to see the scrapbooking workshop kit. And this is makes 3 2-page layouts. And this is Christmas theme. So it's $36, and it tells you the colors, it coordinates, and then additional products you need right down there. So you can see that. Okay, on the next page, we have a beautiful suite of products called Peaceful Days. And this is also a scrapbooking workshop. So this one was called Keeping Traditions. I totally missed that. This one is called Peaceful Days. And it's also $36. And okay, the 2 new kits are Road to Christmas, which is absolutely beautiful. This is $14, and there's no stamping. And then the other one is the Handmade and Heartfelt kit, and it's $32, and it looks like it has some make 10 cards, 2 of each, and then you get a card organizer. So those are the 2 new kits anyway. Okay, back to this. The suspense was killing me. Another scrapbooking kit right here for $36. Over on page 12, this is showing you quick and easy options with our mix and match line and Memories and More. And so on page 13, we have the Memories and More card pack. I got this in. It looks really pretty to make up some quick cards and or to use in like the pocket scrapbooking and other ways that you paper craft. Over here on page 14, you're going to find a whole bunch of templates for cards, tags, and scrapbook layouts. So there's some cards, there's some tags. Now the tags you could put on your cards or your scrapbook layouts. And then there's some scrapbook layouts there. So also when you're looking through our catalog, check out all the samples. Like they always have like really great samples throughout the book. On page 15, we have the Greetings for You Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. This is like gold foil. There's a lot of words. We have the Christmas Greetings Mix and Match specialty cards and envelopes, and then the designer series paper. This paper is 6x6 and it looks super, super cute. It's $12.50. Over on page 16, we have A Child is Born stamp set. I got this. I thought it was really beautiful. I love it. And then up here's just a big Christmas stamp set. So one stamp, $18, kind of takes up your whole card there. On page 18, we have the seasonal tags stamp set for $18. So this is a great for cards and tags. And again, there you see some different ideas. You can also get a Touch of Gold Tags ephemera pack for $8.50. So it's gonna, it says AC, which I think is annual catalog. Maybe that's what that means. I don't know. On page 16, we have Builder Blossoms. So this is kind of our distinctive stamps. And you can see that these little petals, they're creating different flowers here and backgrounds. So that's kind of neat for $18. And over on page 19, we have two different stamp sets. The first one at the top is called Woodland Scenery. It's $17. It's a cute little set. And then we have at the bottom, Wishing You Joy, which is 12 stamps for $18. So just kind of all cute little Christmas sentiments, holiday. On page 20, it's showing you, again, there's a little QR code. It's going to be sweets, scrapbooking from scratch, stamps, and bundles. So this is the sweet Traditions of Christmas that we have on page 21. And if you look along the bottom, you're going to see all the coordinating colors in this suite: Cherry Cobbler, Real Red, Old Olive, Pool Party, Secret Sea, and Gold. And as we turn the page, you're going to see that this suite has two different bundles. Number one is the stamp set and labels, and number two is the Christmas greenery in the bundle. There's also a embossing folder, some embellishments, the what are these called? The sparkling, traditional sparkling sequins, and real red shiny ribbon. On page 23, there's a pack of designer series paper, which is specialty. So this has gold in it. And so if you want all of the things, you can get this number. As long as all the products are in stock, you can get all of it for $138.75. Or if you want to pick and choose, you can do the list right there. I got this set because I love the labels. I have, I believe, all of these things. I don't think I have this one yet. So the paper is very traditional and like elegant for Christmas. Here on page 24 is some samples with that set. And over on page 25, it's showing you the embossing folder and how they're taking a water painter and some ink and coloring it if you want. Over here is like the regular, but here is where they kind of painted it. And then on page 26, they're also showing you some tags and how the dies will cut out the paper, that beautiful paper, and a card down here. Hello, Marsha and Joan and Tanya and Ann. I'm glad you guys are here. All right, so that is the Traditions of Christmas. Now on page 28, we're getting into the North Pole delivery. This is a really cutesy set. It coordinates with Poppy Parade, Petal Pink, Garden Green, Pool Party, Pecan Pie, and Very Vanilla. So over here on page 29, you see the whole suite collection, everything for $88. There is a bundle, some dots, ribbon, and a pack of paper. They're called Dear Dots in white fluffy trim. So super cute bundle there. And then over here on page 30, you're going to see it. So this paper actually has the die cuts in it. So you can die cut, like it's like that Halloween paper. Like there's pieces that just like pop out, I believe. It says one each pre-cut, 12 sheets, 2 each of 5 designs, and 1 each of 2 pre-cut designs. So yeah, it looks like that right there. Okay, and then here you can make, even with that bundle, some little envelope boxes. So that's kind of cute. Hi, Tanya. Over on page 32 is the Peaceful Garden Suite. This is also very, very elegant. Some very rich colors. It features cloud cover, misty moonlight, secret sea, pecan pie, crumb cake, and basic beige. Again, the suite collection up here is $90.50. It has a bundle. It also has an embossing folder. It has the hues of blue flowers in misty moonlight and silver edged ribbon, as well as the designer series paper for $12.50. So really pretty set. Peaceful Garden here. They're showing you some ideas with the two-tone cardstock, the tearing, and the how that die and the embossing folder coordinate. I keep getting these spam phone calls, and one just went off again. Like, I keep blocking them, but they keep calling. It's so annoying. On page 36 is the Lights of Aurora. This is so pretty, like the Northern Lights. Azure Afternoon, Balmy Blue, Pool Party, Berry Burst, Gorgeous Grape, and Basic Black. Over here again, you'll see the whole collection with the bundle. These dots are so pretty. They're called Frosted Iridescent Dots. I love them. And then number 4, it's numbered 4, is a Balmy Blue sheer ribbon. So pretty. And then the paper comes in a 6x6. So there is that suite. Over here on page 38, they're showing you how like the artist like hand like colored that paper. She painted lines with soft pastels, foam block to create the effect of the glowing northern light sweeping across the night sky. So that's kind of neat. And then over here we have the Autumn Toil Suite. Cajun Craze, Mossy Meadow, Pecan Pie, Early Espresso, Very Vanilla, and Gray Granite. So all the fall stuff here. On this page, on 40, we have the Amber Autumn bundle, the autumn trees. There's paper, ribbon, dots, and we also have earthen toned metallic specialty paper. So I have this ribbon right here. I have some of these products right here. They're so pretty. These streaked dots, like I know the camera isn't gonna pick them up. They look like stone or something, like polished stone. Like you could put them in a ring or earrings and wear them. And then this I haven't used, but it looks very unique. And I'm trying to find the end. It feels very flat. It's different. Definitely fall. Will add a lot of great textures to your projects. I thought it was kind of cool, so I'm excited to try that out. And then this paper is actually right here too, right here on my desk, this paper that you'll see down here. So beautiful fall paper. Again, if you want the whole suite, it's up here for $146.50, and you can always mix and match different things you want. On page 42, they're showing you a one-sheet wonder where you can take one sheet of paper, cut it up, and make different cards with just one sheet. And on page 43, they're just giving you some more different ideas for gift giving, and they made covered some frames. Hi, Catherine and Margine. Yeah, it's okay if you checked in late. You can watch from the beginning after. On page 44, we have scrapbooking from scratch. So they're taking some of these pieces on page 45, and they have a scrapbook layout. And on 45, there's a stamp set, some two-tone cardstock pack, and they use the Tradition of Christmas, which we already saw, but this time there is a sticker sheet included. So you can take, if you order this, you will get the paper and the sticker sheet, you can get some of these elements and create your own scrapbook pages. Or obviously more than that too. And then on 46, where they're showing you the peaceful days, there's a scrapbook layout. And over here, the same thing, there's a two-tone cardstock, a stamp set, and then the paper with a sticker sheet. So you can do some scrapbooking if you choose. On page 48, they're showing you our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines, the big one and the baby one. And then on 49, we have the cute little squirrel stamp set and punch, which I also happen to have right here on my desk. You might see this in tonight's video because I think he's so cute. I love any type of punch though. I think it was 3 years ago we had a squirrel set. I got it. I love the little acorns and the little puns. Go nuts, it's your birthday. May you gather happiness. Just a fun little set there with the punch. And if you want it together, you can save 10% by getting the punch and the stamp set for $41.25. Just know that a lot of times the punches do go unavailable. It seems like that's the trend. Okay, here we have the branching out bundle. I got this and I love the dies. At least I think I love the dies. I actually need to go grab them to do some designing. The stamp set looks so pretty with the pine, and there's lots of beautiful sentiments, but these dies look phenomenal. There's 10 different dies in there. The bundle together is $47.50 with that 10% savings. Over here on page 51 is the words for the season bundle or stamp set, and the dies cut out the words and then the stamp set up there. And again, you can save 10% by getting it here. Over on page 52, we have Snowy Delights bundle. This has a stamp set, decorative mask, and dies. So you'll see the stamp set, the dies, and then the masks. Like they're layered 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you just like notch up the little notches and then use your blending brush to get those different layers. So that's kind of cool. Oh, and I love that die right there. That's kind of like an oval. I am missing oval dies. Okay, the gingerbread man bundle. This is one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. I love gingerbread. If you've been following me for a while, I decorate. A couple years ago, I did my whole storefront in gingerbread, and I just continue on with it every year. And so this is super fun and super cute. There is a whole bundle for $54, stamp set, lots of fun dies that you can make. And again, on the online exclusives, there's another bundle that's like decorating and baking. So many fun things on there. So again, don't miss out on the online exclusives. Some of my favorite things are on there as well. We have these delightful decorative dots. They're $9. They're really pretty and shiny. They have a little sparkle to them. Love them. And they come in Timid Tiger, Shaded Spruce, and Real Red, but really they would coordinate with a lot of colors as well. And then down here we have the Gift of Joy stamp set for $21. Just a mix of some images, florals, and some cute little words. On page 56, we have the Stay Warm stamp set. Now this is a stamp that it looks like the back side is solid and the front side has the detail. And so it has little sweater, mittens, hat, and gloves. So cute, especially if you live somewhere where it gets cold, like we do here in Michigan. But you could make, I feel like you could make some ugly little Christmas sweaters or, you know, decorate that with that stamp set too for $20. Over here on page 57, there is a pattern tags dies for $31. There's 6 dies right here. And then over here we have the Christmas Words Collage Hybrid Embossing Folder for $42. So you can emboss this whole thing, and then you can put the die in and it will cut out all those words as one if you want as well too. So 2 different ways to use it, and it's showing you up here on this. You can see the background is just the words embossed, and then they actually cut out the words too. So that's what, and there they did it in gold. That's really beautiful. All right, on page 58, the Joyful Tidings stamp set is $22. And then they're showing the iridescent pearls in the annual catalog and how you can take your blend and color them. They're coloring them red to make little berries for the wreath. Over on page 59 is the Magic and Hope stamp set for $20. And they're pairing that with the paper tag dies, which is on the online exclusive. They're also showing you some gold embossing powder with our heat tool to make it shiny and extra pretty. On page 60 is a stamp set called Happy Place. This is $25, and this is inspired by our Million Sales Achiever, Sharon Armstrong. There's some samples up there. On page 61 is a stamp set called Petal Arrangements for $27. There's 6 different stamps, and there's some ideas there. And then we are near the end. On page 62, they're talking about gathering together to craft. So invite people over, get together, and just have fun. If any of you would like to join my team, I would love to have you. Again, you can go online because every time you place an order online, you get rewards, and then you can use them off your next order. And again, here's about the opportunity if you want to get a starter kit. And then we have, again, I'd love to have you. I have a very active and fun team. And then we have on page 65, the index. So you can break it up if you've missed something, dies, embellishments, embossing folders, paper, stamp sets, ribbons, etc. Paper pumpkin, and everything else, you can scan the QR code there. There's some little legal things and the back of the catalog. So that is our holiday catalog. What through here stuck out to you that you're most excited to get? What was it? My favorite thing that I ordered right away was the gingerbread set. And then my other favorite thing, which is the online exclusive, is the Gathering Moments, which I am going to be featuring tonight. That's what I featured in my card club this month. I'm trying to look for it. It's right here. It's a bundle. So this is on the online exclusives. Again, that's why I said to check that out. I'll show you this tonight. It's an amazing bundle. But yeah, let me know what you're excited to get out of here. There's so many great things, so many things also online as well. So if there are any, I'm looking to see if there's any questions. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee real quick. If you're just hopping on, we walked through the whole catalog page by page and went through everything. Again, we also had a whole bunch of online exclusives and 2 really awesome kits. So it doesn't look like there's any questions, so I'm going to hop off here. And I have some more designing to do today. I will be back tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to craft with you, and if you get your order in, you will get the kit for free. Thank you so much for everyone who's already ordering. It's an exciting day whenever a catalog and new products launch. So I'll give you lots of ideas tonight and throughout the next couple months. So I'll see you guys later. Bye everyone. Thanks for sharing and joining us. And I will see you soon.